What's going on, guys? Dave from twoaveragedudes.com, and got a little story on SNC Lavalin. Oh yeah, more hot water, I guess. So apparently, they might be facing charges. Now these are new charges over the bridge work to refurbish the Jacques Cartier Bridge in Montreal. Okay, now I guess the RCMP has seized thousands of documents, and I guess the Provincial Prosecution Service could charge them with four potential charges of fraud. Now that's bad, okay? Now, okay, the federal prosecutors said they would not invite SNC Lavalin to negotiate a remediation agreement over these charges, okay? No remediation agreement. Now, a remediation agreement is a voluntary agreement between a prosecutor and the accused. It sets out an end date to the agreement, and it has to be approved by a judge. Now, he has to be happy that the agreement is in the public's best interest, that the terms are fair and reasonable, and it's proportionate, okay? Now, once it's in place, the pending charges are on hold, like prosecution is on hold, and once completed, the charges will be stayed. Well, isn't that lovely? Now, I guess the reason, we covered sort of this before, but I guess the reason is to protect the company from folding and hurting the economy and all the other jobs that are lost and all that. You know what? If you're a crooked multi-million-dollar company, why aren't you getting charged? What are these are deals. You know, these are closed door deals. And until a little while ago, I never even knew this remediation order existed. I really didn't. And I'm going, so if you're a big business, you can kind of get away with kind of a slap on the wrist. And that does not seem fair at all. Like, you know, honestly, a multi-million-dollar business goes in, does work, doesn't do bad work or pays people off or whatever the case may be. They get caught. They go in, and it's basically like counseling. Oh, you have to go in, you have to do this, in this amount of time, and guess what? We'll kind of forgive you for this, okay? Well, why wouldn't businesses, big, huge businesses, be crooked? And you know what? What's fair about it? You know, lots of people make mistakes over life. And it's an honest mistake. Okay? Where's the remediation agreement for them? I don't know. And where, you know, you have to be a multi-million-dollar company. Again, favoritism with these guys. It makes me sick. And you know what? I can't figure out why the government has looked at this company. I really don't understand why. And they should not be on any list to ever get a government contract again.
Dave. I'm going to let you in a little secret on this. Okay? Justin Trudeau and the Liberal government are completely behind this SNC Lavalin scandal. Okay? You know why that is? Okay, SNC Lavalin is a huge supporter of Liberals. They always have been. Huge backer. Lots of financial support. And guess what? Justin, this remediation clause you talked about that allows multi-million-dollar corporations to pay fines instead of facing criminal charges, like you said, multi-million-dollar corporations, not little guys like me and you, the big guys, was actually passed in the budget. Trudeau, when he found out, and the Liberals, when they found out that SNC Lavalin could be facing some fraud charges and were doing some shady stuff, threw this remediation clause into the budget and hid it in there to get it passed. Before that budget, we didn't have this remediation clause in Canada. Okay? So they've been planning to rescue SNC Lavalin for a long time. And they did it by hiding this remediation clause in the budget. So it would get passed over and no one would think about it, no one would look at it. And since Trudeau's bought the news, we rarely hear about this. But if you search for it, you'll find that the remediation clause was passed in the budget in a sneaky, underhanded move so no one would know what was going on. And it was passed through right before SNC Lavalin was charged publicly with all these things they've done. So this has been a sneaky behind the door move for a long time, and Trudeau's done nothing since he's heard about it to try and save his Liberal backers, SNC Lavalin. Okay, totally 100%. Okay, and Trudeau got ticked off when, you know, the Justice Minister wouldn't do what he wanted, and that's why we have all this blown out. So good on the government, good on people in the government standing up and trying to stop this SNC Lavalin fraud and government fraud that the government's still trying to hide and not punish. Okay, they're stealing. SNC Lavalin is stealing our tax dollars. Okay, stealing our tax dollars on these bids and the shady work and all this stuff, and the government's paying them. Okay, so good for Jody for standing up, and good for all this stuff. It needs to stop because this has been crooked even before it became public. Trudeau and the Liberals have been trying to hide it, and have been trying to change the justice system so that they would get off. It's ridiculous, guys. Visit our website, 2averagedudes.com. Check out our polls and surveys. And, you know, post your comments below, guys. What do you think about this? You know, what do you think about Trudeau and the Liberals, you know, passing this remediation clause in the budget with no one knowing so they could save their friends SNC Lavalin at this point in time? Let us know, guys, and have a good one.